Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, as you can see, I'm 6-0 in the Grand Challenge, so I will try to get to the 9 wins live for you guys in today's episode. That's the goal of the video, but basically what I will be doing it is a little bit different as usual. I will be doing it with a blind copy deck challenge, so it's actually a series I have on the channel. I do it sometimes, not that often actually, like I would like to do it more often just because like recording these type of videos, personally I have a ton of fun like doing them. Hopefully you guys also enjoy watching them. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys would like to see them more often, by the way. But basically what it is, like the blind copy deck challenge, for you guys who don't know what it is, like if you're new watching my channel, yeah, so basically what I do is go to the top 200 global, like the players. This is just an example, but let's say I take number 1, like Prince. I will be able to see the current favorite card, like in this case actually like the Prince, like Prince as its current favorite card. But then I will scroll down, maybe a little bit more careful. No, actually this time it's perfect as well. Without seeing any cards like on his profile, I will be able to copy his deck like to my deck slot. So let's say number 1, and then I will play with it live in the Grand Challenge. So as I mentioned before, my goal for today's episode is 9 wins. So for the first match, I will start around like let's say 160. Then after that, I will go around let's say number 80, 70, whatever. And then for the last match, like let's say we're 8-0. Let's say the last match, like of course if we lose, like we have to do another match. I will go for example around top 20. So yeah, that's basically it. I think I explained everything like about it. So I guess let's just copy the first deck and then hop into the first match. So as I said, usually like the beginning of the episode, like these type of series, I start off like around let's say 170, 60. So let's actually see what kind of deck we can copy. I guess I will take 172 Inception. His current favorite card is 3 Musketeers, so that's interesting. Could be 3 Musketeers like actually on his profile. I forgot to mention this by the way, but sometimes like the current favorite card, especially in for example the top 20, doesn't always have to be like a card which is actually like in the deck on the profile. So in this case 3 Musketeers doesn't even have to be a 3 Musketeer deck, even though like he is, well, not necessarily low, like he's 182 in the world, but usually like the higher the more chance like of like a fake deck on the profile. So let's copy it to deck slot number 1. I would say let's just hop into the first match guys. Let's see what kind of deck we have, and let's then see what kind of matchup we have. So it looks like we already found the first match, so let's give it a thumbs up and let's give it a good luck. So it looks like we are not like playing with a 3 Musketeer deck. As I mentioned before, like the current favorite card doesn't have to be the deck on the profile. So it looks like we actually have a P.E.K.K.A. Rem, like kind of like a spellbait like variation with the Dart Goblin with the bats. Looks like we looks like we also have the Electro Dragon. So let's see if we have, okay, so it looks like we do have Fireball. I was about to say, let's see if we have the Lightning variation, or let's see if we have the Poison variation, but looks like we actually have neither of them. Looks like we actually have Fireball in this deck. So we do have, really good synergy with the Dart Goblin and the bats, because let's say our opponent in this case like has Zap, we will be able to get a ton of value with the Dart Goblin. Looks like he actually used his Tombstone, so that's good for us. I will be able to go with a Batteram right here. I will wait for the bats to kill the skeletons, and then I will go with Batteram. I will Batteram, I will allow the Batteram to go in front, just because this way like the bats will be able to stay alive. Guess I'll actually go with a Fireball over here. Will not be able to kill the Musketeer, but we'll be able to, also like damage it, like almost dead. And then of course hit the tower. So I'm not sure what deck this is. Yeah, actually has a quite interesting deck. Let's actually go with P.E.K.K.A. over here to counter his Hawk Rider. Will not be able to get a hit. And of course like the Musketeer will be able to get a couple of swings, excuse me. Or shots actually, I should say, onto the P.E.K.K.A. So he does again go with his Tombstone. So I guess that's pretty good for us, because this way like he doesn't have a real counter to like our Batteram, but he will be able to actually like keep the Tombstone alive. So that's well played on his part. Let's actually go with Electro Dragon. So he looks like he's using 2.6 Hawk Rider cycle deck, but then with Tombstone instead of Cannon. That's actually pretty interesting. Why? Maybe because there's so much lightning like in the current meta, he thinks Tombstone is better. That's actually pretty interesting, substitute. So let's see, he'll probably go with his Musketeer any second. Looks like he does have the lock, so we actually definitely need to take advantage of our bets in this case. Let's actually see if he will be able to. Okay, so he definitely has Fireball cycle. Let's actually go with a Batteram into the other lane, and let's then go with a Barb like into the lane with the Bandit. So let's see if we can get some split pressure. Maybe we can get some damage in one of the lanes. So let's also support the Barbarian Bell, or the Batteram with E-Dragon. Bandit is able to dash into the tower. Let's actually go with Bats in the back, guys. He will probably go with his Hawk Rider any second. Let's actually go with a Dart Goblin over here. Why over here? Just because he's already going for the left side tower. So Dart Goblin will be able to lock onto the Musketeer. Looks like he actually missed misses it, so that's actually really good for us. And let's see if we're able to get some damage over here. Dart Goblin is definitely really clutch over there. We'll also be able to kill the tombstone. And I think this will be definitely, yeah, a solid exchange for us, guys. He actually did cycle back to his look, so that's well played on his part. But we were able to deal quite a lot of damage. Let's actually go with a P.E.K.K.A. in the back, guys. Let's see if he goes with Hawk Rider into the other lane. Let's definitely defend the Musketeer in the right side, just because, as I said, like, he might switch lanes over there. But let's see, guys. So, both towers are around, like, 1900 HP. Let's actually go with a Battering in the back. He definitely has his log and cycle, but I still want to go with Dart Goblin, like, over here, like, aggressive. As I said, like, he definitely has log, but we'll be able to deal, no, we'll not be able to deal any damage, actually. That's really well played in his part, like, with the reaction time. Let's go with E-Dragon. Let's actually go with Bats defensive as well. And let's then, I think, go with another Battering. Actually, this time behind the P.E.K.K.A. And let's see if he uses his look over here to defend the Battering. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like he actually decides to go with another Tombstone. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to kill his Musketeers. Like in this case, like we can't zap or log it away. Barbell unfortunately doesn't reach it. So that's well played on his part, protecting his Musketeer. We're still able to get a little bit of chip damage, but it's definitely a pretty hard matchup over here, guys. Let's actually go with a Bandit, like to cycle. And let's see, let's actually go with the E-Dragon in the back again. Looks like he actually decides to Fireball the Bandit. That's interesting. Looks like he kind of, yeah, wants to get some chip damage already. Let's actually go with Bats over here. And let's then go with a Battering. Let's actually go with a Dart Goblin, like in the middle, knowing that he will probably drop his Tombstone. There you go, there's the Tombstone. Dart Goblin will be able to kill it, maybe, yeah, we'll be able to kill it. Battering doesn't connect to the tower. The Bandit is still there, guys. Let's actually go with a Fireball over here for the Musketeer. And let's see if we're able to get some damage with the E-Dragon. E-Dragon is actually quite healthy. Looks like he actually Fireballs the King Tower. Not sure why, it isn't even over yet. But I guess I will take it. Let's go with Barbell. Let's go with Bats. And that's actually a good game, guys. As I said, I'm not sure why he gave, like, up over there. But as I said, I guess I will take it. Let's give it a good game. Let's give it a well played. And let's give it a thumbs up. So, as you guys can see, definitely not an easy matchup over there. P.E.K.K.A. Battering, like Bandit against Tombstone, like Quick Cycle, Musketeer, Hawk Rider, basically 2.6, but as said, with the Tombstone instead of the cannon. But we were able to, yeah, eventually kind of, yeah, consistently, excuse me, get chip damage on each lane, like each tower, just because of the pressure, like with, for example, the Battering in one side with Bats, and then the other side with, let's say, Bandit and like a Dart Goblin. So yeah, definitely a pretty cool game, guys. As said, the second game I will go a little bit higher, probably around like 80. So we are 7-0 in the Grand Challenge right now, and hopefully we can make it 8-0 any second right now. So let's actually copy the deck from number 90, Ares, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Again, current favorite card, 3 Musketeers, but as I said last time as well, like it was 3 Musketeers as the current favorite card, and we ended up playing with a P.E.K.K.A. Ram deck. So let's actually scroll down onto the copy button, and let's then copy his deck to deck slot number 1. So I would say let's just open to the second match, guys. Let's see again what kind of deck we have, and let's then see what kind of deck our opponent has. So maybe this time again another 3 Musketeer deck. Looks like we do have 3 Musketeer, but a really strange deck with Barb Hut, Goblin Gang, Fireball, next card Dart Goblin, and who knows what the rest of the cards are. So I guess I will definitely set up a Barb Hut over here into the Bandit. Those Barbarians should be able to deal with the Bandit for most, I think, yeah. Maybe not completely, just because the Barbs will actually be in range of the tower. So he also has E-Dragon, but I think next set of Barbarians will spawn by the time the Bandit is there. Hopefully, no, looks like the Bandit is able to lock onto the Barb Hut. So let's actually go with a Dart Goblin to the side. Of course, I don't want to drop it too close like to the Barbarians, because the E-Dragon will actually splash onto it. Unfortunately, he doesn't have, excuse me, unfortunately, he does have the Barbell like in range. Actually, E-Dragon still splashed on there. And looks like we don't have a lock or something in this deck, so I guess I'm kind of forced to Fireball the Dart Goblin over here. So it looks like we're actually facing the deck we just played like before. It looks like we are facing the P.E.K.K.A. Ram deck. Not sure if this guy does have Lightning, or this guy also has Fireball, like in the last match, like we had the Fireball. But let's see what he drops. So maybe he will drop already like a spell over here with the E-Dragon. Looks like he just decides to go with his own E-Dragon. So Dart Goblin is definitely really annoying in this matchup. We do have the zap for his bet, so that's actually quite nice. I'm pretty sure our E-Dragons will cancel out, or maybe his one will actually stay alive. Let's actually pressure with the Battering over here. Yeah, no, it looks like actually my Dragon, E-Dragon won that fight. Battering is able to connect to the tower. That's actually looking really good over there, guys. Let's actually set up a Dart Goblin like in defense. He'll probably go with a Battering. Yeah, there's the Battering. Let's go with a Zap on defense. So that's actually really nice that we have Zap. Of course, as said, like we can't really deal with this Dart Goblin, but in this case, Zap actually helped us a ton. And I don't think we will take any damage. It looks like we do take 1 barb hit, but that's totally fine, guys. Look at the left side. Brought it down until 1406 HP. So that was actually a really good start. And I feel like our deck is even better in Double Elixir, just because our deck is so expensive. We have like the Barb Hut, 3 Musketeers, E-Dragon. So I kind of don't want to show my 3 Musketeers yet. I don't think he expects me to have 3 Musketeers. So I think I'll actually go with E-Dragon in the back, and then once he uses his spell, I'm assuming Lightning, because I think he would have used Fireball or Poison by this time already. And then I will be able to, yeah, there's his lightning. Let's actually go with 3 Musketeers. So it looks like he didn't even hit the bar pot. I think he could have hit the bar pot over there. Let's actually go with a Goblin Gang over here to Kite. Let's actually go with a Dart Goblin as well. His Dart Goblin will be able to kill one of the Musketeers. But my Dart Goblin was able to kill his Dart Goblin. And I think I would just let it be, guys. Don't really want to waste my Zap over here. I think I will actually pressure the other side with a Veteran, because otherwise, like, we would have given him a really good pack on the left side. So let's see what he decides to do. Looks like he goes with his Bandit. Bandit is not able to deal with the Veteran. Like, of course, like, it is able to deal with the Barbarians, but it wasn't able to stop the Veteran. That's what I mean. So let's actually go with 3 Musketeers in the back again, guys. I think the Barbot will still be able to spawn Barbs. There you go. We'll be able to spawn Barbs to tank for the Bandit. And again, we will have some, yeah, kind of split lane pressure. Looks like he actually goes with his Dart Goblin. I guess I would just let it be. And I will just set up a new Barbarian hut. Don't really want to go too aggressive over here. I assume that he will use his P.E.K.K.A. There's his P.E.K.K.A. And then we can just drop it like a Goblin Gang to distract. So let's actually go with a Goblin Gang already, just because otherwise, like, the P.E.K.K.A. might be able to not, like we might not be able to distract the P.E.K.K.A. So I think I'll actually go with a Fireball over here, like, onto the E-Dragon. I think the Dart Goblin should be able to deal with it, and then we'll be able to maybe look onto the tower. Looks like he went with reactive bet, so that's well played on his part. Let's actually go with 3 Musketeers over here, guys, and I think he might actually go with a Lightning. So I kind of want to block the Lightning. Hopefully... No, looks like we were able to block or, like, save one of the Musketeers, but weren't able to, like, protect both of them, so that was unfortunate. But let's actually get some pressure over here, guys. Looks like he used his Bar Barrel, so I'll actually go with a Goblin Gang in the right side, and I think this might be it, guys. Zap ready for the bets, and I think this is it. The Musketeer looked onto the tower. Let's actually zap the tower and the Dart Goblin, but that's definitely a good game. We're able to take down the right side tower, so let's give it a good game. Let's give it a well played, and let's give it a thumbs up. Awesome matches so far. Really strange deck, actually. I will show you guys the deck real quick. Also, as I mentioned, really expensive deck, 4.6 average elixir cost, so definitely a really heavy deck. In double elixir, this deck is definitely better, but even in single elixir, I felt like the cycle was pretty good as well. So actually a really interesting deck, of course, like with the broken E-Dragon. But yeah, that does put us at 8-0 in the Grand Challenge. So as I said, like near the end of the episode, like near the end, like when we're, for example, right now 8-0, I'll actually go a little bit higher. So I guess I will go around top 10, top 20 maybe. Somewhere in between. So let's actually pick this guy, Red Bull, number 12. Current favorite card is Golem, so could be again like a fake deck on his profile, could be actually a Golem deck on his profile, but we will find out soon, guys. Let's scroll down onto the copy button and let's then copy it to deck set number 1. Also, guys, I do want to apologize real quick. I'm not sure if you guys notice it, but my voice might be a little bit different, but I'm actually like kind of a little bit sick, so that's why, like, yeah, sometimes my voice is a little bit different, or sometimes, I don't know, like, it sounds a bit strange. But as I said, 8-0 in the Grand Challenge right now, guys. We copied the deck. Let's see what kind of deck we have, and let's then see what kind of matchup we have. But it looks like searching for opponent takes a while, so I guess I will just edit it out when we find our, hopefully, last match. Okay, guys, looks like we finally found the match. Looks like we're facing Shane O'Neill, so let's give it a thumbs up, and let's give it a good luck. So it looks like, again, we are not having, like, the deck, like, of the favorite card, because the current favorite card was Golem. But looks like we actually have a Mortar deck, so I guess I would just start off aggressive with a Mortar at the bridge. Looks like he has a Princess in the back, so could mean he has, some kind of bait deck. He does have Dark Goblin as well, so it looks like some kind of bait deck. Not sure though. Definitely good defense. Looks like he also has Hawk Rider, so he might actually, looks like he goes with Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit will not be able to kill all the bats, but will be able to hit like some of them. So the Hawk Rider is able to get 2 hits. And the Princess was also able to get a bit of chip damage. So it looks like we're facing some kind of Hawk Rider cycle deck. With Ice Spirit, Princess, Ice Golem, and then Dart Goblin. So definitely quick cycle deck over here. Actually pretty interesting, like with the Dart Goblin and the Princess. Actually one of my favorite cards, like the Princess. You guys might know this already. But let's see, guys. So I definitely want to, yeah, first set up a defensive mortar. Kind of want to, yeah, see like what other like cards he has in his deck. And then probably like cycle back to a new mortar. So he does go with a defensive Ice Golem. And I guess I would just, no, I will not look his Princess, just because I think actually like the, okay, so look like he has Lightning, so he actually decides to Lightning the Mortar over here. I will definitely look the Princess this way, because otherwise like the Mortar like would have taken it out. But it looks like he actually has a Lightning, so I think I might actually go with a Main Horde Miner over here, like predicting the Dart Goblin. So let's actually go with a Main Horde right now. Let's go with a Miner like this, and hopefully he doesn't, okay, so he does drop his Dart Goblin in the middle. But he will not be able to cycle back to, or actually right now he cycled back to Princess, but he will not be able to like defend the Main Horde Miner push that easily, and we still get some damage. So actually a pretty good exchange over there. It looks like he actually has Mini P.E.K.K.A, like Lightning, kind of like a bait Hawk Rider deck. Actually a really interesting deck. I like his deck so far. But let's see, guys. Let's go with a look for the Princess. Hopefully he drops like an Ice Spirit or something else. Looks like he doesn't, so he might go with a Hawk Rider right now. We definitely need to watch out with the lightning, by the way, but I think I'll just set up a mortar right now, probably like forcing him to defend this with a Hawk Rider, maybe with something else. Looks like he actually goes with his mini P.E.K.K.A, so I guess I will go with my main horde. I guess I will go with my miner over here. Actually sends the Hawk Rider into the main horde. We still need to drop bets because he might actually go with his princess. Hawk Rider is able to get one hit onto the tower still, but the mortar actually locked on, and I think that's pretty good, guys. Let's go with a lock off here. I think, yeah, we will definitely pressure again, like with another mortar. We cycle back to a new main horde if needed. There's his mini P.E.K.K.A, so let's go with a main horde. Let's actually go with a miner again. Kind of the same exchange as last time, but last time it worked out pretty well. So looks like the miner was able to, or no, the mortar was actually able to take down the dart goblin. Mortar actually locks onto the tower, and I think this might actually be like 2 hits even. Looks like he actually goes with his Hawk Rider in this lane. Let's actually go with a look over here. Hopefully princess is not able to get a hit. Looks like isn't able to get a hit. Let's actually set up a mortar over here, guys. Not sure if he can steal lightning if I drop my mortar like this. Let's actually go with a fireball. Really bad fireball over here. Isn't able to kill the dart goblin. But I think it's still fine, guys. Let's actually send a miner and bets over here, because I don't think he has anything for bets, especially because he just used his ice golem. So let's see, let's go with a goblin gang. He actually gives us a great look over here. Let's definitely take this look. Hopefully I didn't miss the princess. No, looks like I didn't miss the princess. Let's actually go with Rescos over here. Don't really want to waste my main horde, so let's go with Rescos and let's see what he drops. He will probably go with his lightning. So let's actually set up the mortar up high. If he does lightning, we can definitely go with our like bets to defend the Hawk Rider. Hawk Rider still gets a hit, actually. There definitely wasn't a good mortar, but actually because of the bets, like, I wasn't able to get a hit. So a pretty intense match over here, guys. Looks like he actually thought I would drop the miner towards the tower, so he actually wasted the mini P.E.K.K.A off here. And I think this might actually be a lot of damage for or this actually might be an opportunity for us to go with a mortar. Actually use his look on offense. Let's go with a mortar. Let's go with a miner as well. He might go with his mini P.E.K.K.A predicting. No, looks like he actually thought I would drop it on the princess. So let's go with a fireball. Hopefully the mortar looks onto the tower. Looks like it actually looks onto the dart goblin, but I think this is a good game, guys. 66 HP on the tower. The mortar is still there, and even like if the mortar didn't hit, would have been able to log it away. Looks like the mortar shot is sooner, so the mortar is able to finish off the rise tower. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. Awesome episode, guys. 3 matches, 3 wins, and we are 9-0 in the grand challenge right now. So the next video in 2 days from now will be me trying to get to the 12 wins live for you guys from 9-0. So hopefully we're able to get that one like as well. But this episode was actually really cool. Hopefully you guys had fun in, like watching it. Personally, I had a ton of fun recording it. So if you did enjoy watching it, make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye, guys.